Hey there, you're now listening to the Create Harmony podcast. In this place, we spend time talking about everyday joys and abundant blessings that sometimes get overlooked. We set our rhythms with the rhythms of nature and celebrate the changes that each season brings. So I'm your host, Sally Burlington, and this is episode 97. We're continuing through our GrateFall series, where we focus intensely on things we're grateful for and how to create more gratitude in our everyday lives. And the whole thing happens in the fall, so we call it GrateFall. And for today, I want to give thanks for this community of people, the Create Harmony listeners and subscribers. At the very beginning, when I knew that I wanted to create a platform and share a message, I was brainstorming on what I should call it. What is this thing going to be? I knew I wanted create in the title because I consider myself a very creative person and I love creating. That's pretty much where my gifts lie. And then I wrote down all kinds of words that spoke to me of kind of where I was trying to go with my messaging, things that could go with the word create. So I wrote down things like create joy, create peace. But all those seem too limiting. Create gratitude, that's not it either. And although I knew I wanted those elements to exist in this new endeavor, I wanted something broader. And finally, what rose to the top was the word harmony. So I called this Create Harmony. And the reason was it captures the essence of lots of totally separate things blending together. So in music, to find harmony is to tune the notes so that they complement one another and each plays its own special role. No one note dominates the song. And I also realized as a part of this introspection process that harmony really fit because it's what I've always been striving for in our home. I am not the kind of person who's looking for like perfect balance because that's not really a thing. But to find harmony with the world around you seemed like the perfect pathway to peace. And the ironic thing about this name, those of you who really know me well, I'm not a very musical person, but I live with a lot of musical people. So my husband plays the piano. He played the violin when he was growing up. He loves music. He still plays piano at home in order to decompress and kind of take down the level of stress. And my two daughters both have lovely singing voices, and they've spent a lot of time, and they particularly sing choral singing, which requires a lot of blending of voices. They sing all the time when they're at home. There's always been a lot of music in this house. So this concept of creating harmony was a great fit for me. In harmony, we blend things together to create something beautiful, and that is exactly the kind of vibe I wanted this podcast to have. So I'm so very thankful that it has grown and continues to grow. As we move along, I look forward to the new ways we can all find harmony with one another. In addition, it seems like our current landscape includes a whole lot of places where people emphasize anger and war and division, frustration, fear, isolation, even busyness and distraction. So many places in life introduce more problems to consider, more ways that things really aren't functioning well. That is a very dominant message in our culture. But in this community, we are spreading messages of peace and blessing. We are spending time focused on gratitude and goodness. That does not make us any better than anyone else. But I bet it sure makes us happier than other people. It makes us calmer. It makes us more centered. What you choose to focus on expands, and we are focusing on harmony and beauty, peacefulness and blessing, and tiny joys that can brighten our days if we only take just 1 minute longer to notice them. As we move along, my heart is more receptive to blessings because I spend time creating this content for you. Sitting in the presence of that is really very life-giving to me. And searching for more creative ways to discover harmony is deeply meaningful. So thanks to each of you for showing up in this community. May you find harmony in your own lives and then spread it to others. Now for our closing today, I'm going to share a quote from Dr. Joyce Brothers, who was a TV columnist and psychologist, and it's from a book called Beautifully Said. Cherish everything in your day that contributes to happiness. Spending a special moment with a child, drinking a cup of tea or your favorite coffee, joking with a coworker, saving a rose bush from destruction. Happiness hides in life's small details. If you're not looking, it becomes invisible. So I just loved that concept of if you're not looking, that thing is invisible. I loved that. So let's make this a new grassroots effort to spread harmony throughout each of our communities. Let's see goodness and abundance in every day and help others connect to it too. Thank you again for joining us today and many of the days in the future. And I hope that you've been able to discover many, many, many more blessings as a result of our conversations here. We hope you'll come back next week for one more episode in this part of our series. And until next time, peace.